welcome back to the Miss Fin Show. I am your host, Miss Fins. I hope each and every single one of you guys had a phenomenal Thanksgiving. I know I did. It was very long and it didn't finish till like a couple hours ago. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining this morning. If you didn't get a chance to take a look at it, go ahead and take a look at the Thursday Thanksgiving special we had yesterday. We had some grateful fans discuss the Dolphins being number one in the AFC East. Also, some status and some questions. It was a lot of fun, guys. So definitely go ahead and check out yesterday's video as well. We also went over on Wednesday to our Week 10 week 11 reaction as well to the AFC East opponents. And on top of that, too, Wednesday night, as we always do, our Let's Talk Football League Wide Wednesdays at 8 p.m. every single Wednesday night with myself, Miss Phins, and my co-host, Mr. Color Commentary from the Tail Fins Gay. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we are having our weekly game preview. Thank you so much for joining. It is Week 12, Texans at Dolphins this Sunday, 11/27/2022, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming through today. It is Black Friday, ladies and gentlemen. So let's enjoy it. But you know what I'm going to ask you, know what I'm going to say. Go ahead and hit that like button, share, subscribe. Let everybody know that we are live today, ladies and gentlemen. Please, let them know. Okay? Thank you. Now, as far as what to expect here, ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and let me know. How much pie did you have yesterday and which one? Did you have pumpkin pie, apple pie, sweet potato pie, pecan pie, rhubarb pie, blueberry pie, strawberry pie? I don't even know how many pies there are, but I'm sure there's a lot. So let me know which pie you had yesterday for Thanksgiving, ladies and gentlemen, and how much of it. Thank you, guys. Go ahead and hit that like button. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. Mm, mm, mm. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just enjoying myself, having fun. We're going to have a great show today, like we do each and every single Friday and every other day, too. I mean, it's not lie. So, we always have fun. But the best way to have fun is if you guys could go ahead and hit that like button. See, when you guys hit the like button, someone else sees the show and gets more people over here. When that happens, guess what? We get more subscribers. And right now, that's all we need. We need more subscribers, ladies and gentlemen. Why? Because we are 300 subscribers away from 1,000. And I know we're going to hit them in a couple weeks. So I need your help. We're going to do a giant push, guys. Oh, cool. A giant push. So that way we can go ahead and um, get to the 1,000 subscriber giveaway, guys. So go ahead and make it happen. Hit that like button, share, subscribe. Thank you very much, guys. As always, for the game preview, I'm gonna go over the keys to victory, what players to watch out for, Tua's expectations, and McDaniel's expectations as well. So we will be discussing all that good stuff as well. Okay. Oh, obviously, I'm going to give you the injury report as well as our depth charts. So please stay tuned, stay ready, and hit that like button and subscribe. Everybody on Twitter and Twitch, thank you so much for coming through. If you are out there in the world shopping because it's Black Friday, good luck. Stay safe and have fun. See you here, ladies and gentlemen. Mm, mm, mm. Let me see who we got in the building. Good morning, Chef Drew. Good morning, ladies. Off, I miss everybody. How you doing this morning? Checkables. Fins oven. I caught yesterday's show. It was awesome to hear and Lady Dolphin and Michelle W talk. Yes, it was great. Michelle was awesome. I love Michelle. Marino's goat. Welcome. Good morning. Angry Dolphin. Which I think is Mr. Polk, right? Right, Mr. Polk? Yep. Fins up, Miss Fins and Fins family. Absolutely. Christmas, welcome. Good morning. Tua must have dated Keyshawn's daughter in high school and ghosted her. This this man hates him so. Tua and Dolphins game. Good morning, everybody. People are always gonna hate. Trust me. And if you guys are wondering, guys, I'm inhaling lozenges because when you do what I do for work, and on top of that too, you have a show like I do, committed for each and every single one of you guys because I do it Monday to Friday, every single Monday to Friday, guys. See it if you're sitting not here. I use my voice a lot, and because of that, I gotta take care of my voice. Mm. But it's so hard because I just love to talk. So let's see here. What else we got? Bobby Young, welcome. Good morning, buddy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, let's go, guys. Absolutely. Ivory, welcome. Good morning. Good morning, Dolphin fans. Let's get Miss Fins to 1,000 subscribers mark. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I knew it. AKA Mr. Polk, Miss Fins. Thank you, Angry Dolphin. You know what? I get why you're called Angry Dolphins. Don't worry about it. Jeremiah, Miss Fins. Good morning, Miss Fins. Hope your day is going great and hope you enjoyed your great Thanksgiving yesterday. Fins up and let's Dolphins. I ate a Pat's loss for dinner. Well, that was the greatest pie I had yesterday, for sure. Roadrunner, welcome. Good morning, Miss Fans. Good morning, Roadrunner. Carlos, welcome, Carlos. Good morning. Mark K, welcome back, buddy. Much appreciated. Good morning, Miss Fitz. Morning home to the second place and fifth seated Miami Dolphins. Oh, not so cute. You enjoy it, buddy. You enjoy it for your split second. Scotty Walker, good morning. Miss Fitz channel home. If Mark if Mark as long as Buffalo is in first place. Good morning, Scotty. Miss Fins, I'm sorry past lost. I know, right? And I it's so funny. Obviously with family, I was talking to my brother and I was like, bro, I don't care if I have to take this L versus my Pick'ems league as long as the Patriots lose. And I was so happy. So happy for that, for sure. Absolutely. Oh, mm. I do recall everybody going out to 2 in mind for their pathetic win over Detroit Buffalo Fans. Yeah. Good morning, Batman. Good morning, Miss Vincent community. How you doing? Guys, check out Vincentaholic, man. He's doing some amazing stuff over there on his channel. Let's get him to 1,000 subscribers too, for sure. God, you guys are hilarious. You guys are hilarious. Bringing in the heat. So as you can see, Monday to Friday, 8 a.m., you can catch Miss Vince and the Miss Vince Show. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very much. So let's go ahead and get started, guys. Your injury report, ladies and gentlemen. Nah. But before I do, hold up. I gotta remind everybody three things. One, this is a public service announcement, guys. If you're new to Miss Fins and the Miss Fins channel and what we want to do here for everybody, this is a family friendly, wholesome channel where we have a lot of fun, we laugh a lot, and we go back and forth. Okay? Now, with that being said, I have no problem with you guys discussing passionately, between each other's fans or the same fans, doesn't matter. You can discuss, argue, debate, doesn't even matter. But please keep it cordial because we know, you guys know, kids do watch this show and they watch the replay. So please, please, please keep it PG. Thank you. Much appreciated. And you know what? I have to say, I have one of the awesomest fan bases because you guys really do respect that. I mean, once in a while you get where I have to like kind of like rein rein it in, but I would say like 98% of the time, you guys are awesome. So, but I appreciate it, honestly. And because, as you guys see, we do have kids that do watch the show. And I want the parents to feel comfortable with their kids watching the channel and know, oh, they're watching Miss Fence. I know it's going to be good, no bad words or anything like that. So, thanks, yes. Okay, okay, ladies and gentlemen, your Miami Dolphins injury report. Well, I don't know if you guys know this, but because of his knee, Raheem Mostert didn't practice on Thursday. Um, might just be a little bit banged up at most, so we don't have to worry much. Hunter Long is still questionable because of the concussion, but he did have a full practice on Wednesday, which is a good sign. That means he's further up in the what do you call it, in the um oh, what is word, in the concussion protocol. There you go. I'm like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Um, okay. Then we have Teddy B. His knee also, but he was limited on Friday. I mean on Wednesday. Morstead's also questionable. So is Kenner Connor. Armstead, we still know his toe, but I think he got enough time to rest it this past, you know 2 weeks. Thankfully, hopefully that'll get him good. And then Jerome Baker was also questionable. Good thing though, ladies and gentlemen. Guess what? Byron Jones is not in the injury list with his groins injury. That is always an excellent thing. So very, 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 very happy about that. Okay, very happy about that. As far as the Texas injuries, they currently have Stingley Jr., their corner, who's questionable due to a hamstring injury. He didn't practice on Wednesday ahead of today's game, so that's something to watch out for. Other than that, everybody else looks like they're good. I mean, the Texans depth chart, and excuse me, looks like they have their entire team good. Obviously, they do have several guys on IR, but so do we. But other than that, their starting offense and defense is both there, including the famous, infamous left tackle Laramie Tonsil, who, yes, ladies and gentlemen, is it confirmed yet? Mm-hmm. Were they able to apologize? Yeah. Okay, thank you. We have just confirmed that his statue has been placed right next to Dan Marino statue at Hard Rock Stadium. We will be reporting live on Channel Me News that the sighting of the Laramie Tonsil statue. So stay tuned for that on Sunday. Um, as you already know, if you don't already know, Laramie Tonsil is literally single handedly the reason why the Miami Dolphins are successful. There is absolutely no other reason this year. The Miami Dolphins, actually, no, the last 3 years, the Miami Dolphins haven't been successful because, or without, Laramie Tunsil. That massive trade that Brian Flores did has seemed to have paid off. Mm. Technically, this is the fourth year because we did it 4 years ago. And guess what? That is the gift that keeps on giving, ladies and gentlemen. And let me tell you something. I can't recall a trade that has yielded so many things for a team than this one. I haven't. I haven't. I have not. Um, I have not seen whatsoever what I haven't seen a trade that has been as impactful as that one. It's crazy, ladies and gentlemen. Laramie Tunsil single-handedly created the Miami Dolphins that it is today. You can go ahead and say what you will, ladies and gentlemen. Say what you will. Don't even matter. Don't even matter. Okay? Why? Because if it wasn't for him, we don't have what we have today. And if you're just tuning in, ladies and gentlemen, we are doing our weekly game preview week. Wow. I'll change that real quick. Nope. We're doing our week 12 Texans at Dolphins week preview, ladies and gentlemen. We just got through our injury report. We're discussing the depth chart. As far as the Miami Dolphins depth chart, as you already know, we do have our starting offense, which is good. Technically, Teron Armstead is the only one questionable right now as far as the starters. As far as our second or backups, Raheem Mostert would be the only other one, and Teddy B were actually questionable. As far as our defense, you guys already know that we do not have Byron Jones, who's was officially ruled out. Um, will not be playing this week. Jerome Baker is technically the only one questionable for the Dolphins. Everybody else in the background and in the what is word in backup role, they're pretty much good except Emmanuel Alkpa, who was placed on IR. So that's pretty much it. Now, if you guys don't know this, there is some World Cup action, and if I'm gonna be 1,000% honest with you guys, I could literally care less um about any other team except obviously I love the United States. Yay, yay, yay. Right? They're my number three team in the World Cup. Number one team Brazil, which Brazil won, thank God, yesterday. My second team Spain, which Spain destroyed Costa Rica 7-0. And obviously the United States tied with Wales. So overall in the World Cup, I'm doing really well. I'm 2-1-0. Two wins with the two teams, one draw with US, and then no losses. So yeah, pretty good. But today we get some more American World Cup action. Okay? Because because the United States will be going up against the powerhouse that is England. It's so funny. We only seceded from the English crown few few centuries ago, and yeah, we get to battle out again in the World Cup, the biggest stage in the entire world. So I'm loving it. And that game you can find at 2 p.m. Eastern. The game will start on Fox. 1 o'clock to start their little coverage, which completely confused me yesterday because I thought the Brazil game was at 1, but the coverage was at 1. It just messed me up with my whole. Anyways, but regardless, I still made it to the game on time. Not to the game, but to watch the game. Um, let's see here. Earlier today, thankfully, Iran beat Wales. So Wales now is 1-0, 1-2. Whatever. They got a loss and they got a draw, which is better for the United States. Qatar is currently playing. They're in the 21st minute versus Senegal is 0-0 on FS1. At 11 a.m. will be the Netherlands versus Ecuador on Fox. And then, like I said, at 2 p.m., you're going to have the highlight England and USA is at home on Fox, too. Yes, I have to give you an update because the World Cup only happens every 4 years, ladies and gentlemen. And it's literally the only time I watch soccer. It's the World Cup or the Olympics. That's it. I don't care about soccer at any other point that's not those two instances. So, no, you guys don't. Let's see here. Okay. Okay. So that was pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. Now we get to discuss the keys to victory. Yep. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and go over the keys to victory. But before I do, go ahead and please hit that like button, guys. Hit the like button because we're discussing the Texans versus Dolphins week 12. Okay, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Thank you, everybody. Oh, I should probably post this because you guys already know. What will be the margin of victory? Uh, nah, 3, 7, 10. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. For whichever team. This is really for the Miami Dolphins. So, what is going to be the margin of victory? 3 points, 7 points, 10 points plus, or 25 point plus. Okie dokie, guys. So let me go over this with you real quick. As far as the keys to victory, ladies and gentlemen, look, and I know we say this all the time, but we say it for a reason because this is the strategy in order to be a, a team in the NFL. As far as what the main thing that the Miami Dolphins need to do on Sunday is going to be number one, pressure Allen. Miss Vince, what do you mean, Allen? Because from my last report, if I'm not mistaken, it's going to be Kyle Allen who's going to be starting because Lovey Smith literally benched David Mills. So we are not going to be playing versus Davis Mills. Then the next question I always get is, who the is Kyle Allen? Ladies and gentlemen, it's exactly the same thing I was asking because I had no idea who it is. Listen, this is fourth season in the NFL so far. He came out of Houston, so he's a homegrown town boy. 6'3", 210 pounds. Right now, he's only 26 years old. And last year, he did 120 yards, one touchdown, 29.3 a QBR because he, again, backup role. So he wasn't really doing much. Um, you can't really expect much from him, if I'm going to be honest with you. But he is going to be the starter for this particular game, which is very interesting. Very interesting. So maybe the Houston Texans are trying to make sure that they don't seem like they're obviously tanking, which they are. But they're not gonna get punished with a first round pick. You know, what is it called thingy? They're not gonna take away a first round pick, obviously, because it does. But whatever. Miss Fins, I use lozenges sometimes after yelling at the cable company for internet. I got it. I love how much Mac Jones cried and whined on the field yesterday. A true leader. Fins in the house. Hey, Fins in the house. Welcome. Blessings up. Much appreciated. This is probably the first time I've seen you here. And thank you so much. Much excited to see you here. Honestly, I love seeing new faces. And by faces, new names. Because can't technically see your face, but you know what I mean. Pacers loss was the topper of the great holiday meal. Yes, it was. And you know what have been the base and delicious gravy? Bills lost. But it is what it is. No worries. You'll get yours. The Dolphins will be back in first after Sunday there. And the number two. Yeah, exactly. Let's see here. Patriots defense is not what some claim to be. Actually, it is. But in this case, out of a miraculous, I don't know, out of body experience, Kirk Cousins was actually good on prime time. Was shocked. Shocked. but happily shocked. I said I'd rather take the L to color and the pickums than you know what I'm trying to say than having the Patriots win. So yeah, Miss Fins, that was a trade around for real. That trade with Larry Thompson was amazing. I'm trying to catch up with you guys because gotta give you content, but I also like to see what you guys are talking about. Let's see here. Da, 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 da. Okay, y'all going back to set? Oh, okay, perfect, good. You guys are having your conversations. Not seeing wrong with that. Perfect. Let me go back to our regularly scheduled info. Oh, jeez. Okay. So, as far as what we were talking about, the keys to victory. So, we're going to have to pressure Allen, guys. Allen's a backup. He's been a backup the entire time he's been here. Do not underestimate backups, though. And people say, oh, Miss Fizz, if I hear anybody say that this could be a trap game, I don't want to. Okay. It's exactly when people don't want to hear a game could be a trap game. Boom, it ends up being a trap game. If you don't believe me, ask the Buffalo Bills last year versus the Jags. We straight up lost to the Jags. That's fine. They got clowned by the Jags. I will forever enjoy that in my life as a Dolphins fan. So we have to pressure him, ladies and gentlemen. Now that we have Bradley Chubb, it is imperative that we pressure him, and I'm talking pressure him. So I want to see the bookend between Jalen Phillips on the left, Chubb's on the right, and just destroying this man. He is not really a mobile quarterback, if you will. He's pocket pressing, but he can still get out. He's more of a pocket passer, but he can still get out. So we still need to make sure that we don't allow him to break off any runs. That has been an issue with QBs for us. The rest of the running backs, we completely annihilate and stuff. But QBs, especially running QBs, there've been a little problem for the defense. So this is going to be a great opportunity. So please, please, please remember, pressure Allen, okay? Because that is going to be major. We can force him to have to throw the ball quick, go through his reads quick. We will force him to make mistakes, and that's what you want for somebody who is in the backup role. Okay? Or in any role, as long as they're the QB. Okay? That's number one. Number two. My lord. We need to establish the run early and quickly. And I'm talking, we need to keep feeding Jeff Wilson Jr. all the time. Okay? All the time, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, this game is the opportunity to be the perfect off the bye game. And I think the reason why they did it is because they knew that they screwed us in the 3 weeks after that. So because of that, they went ahead and gave us the Texans this week. At least that's just my opinion. Okay. Now we have to establish a run early and often. We have to keep that flame for Wilson Jr. because we're gonna need that momentum when we go to the West Coast, especially against the 49ers. I'm not trying to look ahead too heavy. We'll discuss that next week. But this is where we got to get the engine going. And the running game is going to be crucial for us to win all three games past this one. Okay? This is the Niners, Chargers, and the Bills. In order for us to do that, this is the game that we gotta put the extra oil in all our gears, crank up those gears, and get them going. Okay? And the way we do that is we must Second key to victory, keep Jeff Wilson cooking. Let him go. And obviously we have Mostert, guys. It's a 1-2 punch. Finally. We have the two players that it looks like Matt McDaniel wanted to go ahead and establish the run game he wants to establish. Now that we have those players, we got a little glimpse in the last 2 weeks prior to the bye week. So what we want, I want to see the exact exotic run plays and the way that offensive line is playing. I can only imagine how many yards we can do on the ground. Honestly, I can see us doing over 200 run rushing yards. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, 200 rushing yard. I can see Jeff Wilson getting over 100. I can see I can see him getting over 150. And I can see Mostert getting another 50, 60 yards underground. That 1-2 punch is going to be phenomenal. Okay? However, my third key to victory is we need to air out the ball. But Miss Finch, you just said we need to run. Yes. We have to have a mixture. And then when I talk about Matt McDaniel, you'll see what I mean in depth. But we got to have a mixture, obviously. Run, pass, right? But we're also going to have to pass, 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 pass. This is the game where we need Tyreek Hill to get over 150 yards. He has to get back on that wheel, because last week we spread the ball out, which is great. Okay? But now we need to focus on Tyreek. My man's got to get at least 150. So that way we can keep him in that MVP talk, keep him in the whole breaking the record, 2,000 yard record. It's gonna be great for him. It's gonna be great for the Dolphins. You know what I mean? So that 1-2 punch between Hill and Waddle, it's gotta be there. It's gotta be, and this is the game to do it. This is the game to try all those plays that you want to try that you're not sure. Go ahead and take care of that in this game. Okay. But we have to continue now. And when I talk about Matt McDaniel, you'll see what I mean with that. So continue to air out the ball because it's extremely important. That right there will allow us to be very efficient. And then when we do need it, in the 3 weeks after that, we'll be able to have, that muscle memory and that ready to go. Now, as far as, and I'm going to leave this last one for last, but as far as what we need to do, we need to make sure, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm only saying this because you got to respect, we have to, for the love of God, we have to get and contain Damian Pierce. Damian Pierce is literally like their best player at this point. Besides Larry Tunsil. I mean, like, offensive weapons, right? So we need to contain him. We need to contain him. Right now, he's got 780 yards for the season. Okay? So we need to contain him. So that way, we minimize that attack. Now, one great thing the Dolphins have been able to do, and we've been able to do it consistently for at least, honestly, the whole year, realistically speaking, but in specific, the last like 3-4 games. Well, the last 3 games where we've actually felt we've gone against a high-powered offense. That's what we've been doing. Okay, it's containing the run game. The quarterbacks is a different issue, but at least the run game. So right now, Damian Pierce has to be a key. We have to make sure he doesn't go off because he can break that. He can break one out. I'm not worried about the rest of their players. He's gonna be the one that actually has the potential of being very, 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 very effective. I mean, he's already in the 10 games, his longest was 75 yards already. You don't want that. He's had six big time plays, and you do not want that. 620 plus yard rushing plays. You do not want that. Now, he has fumbled the ball three times so far this year and lost one. Thank God. So that's something that we can kind of look forward to. If we can force those turnovers, that's going to be even better. Okay? So definitely that. And my very last key to victory, ladies and gentlemen, is we need to put we need to have a cinder block on our feet on that gas pedal. And we need to make sure, ladies and gentlemen, that we ram it down their throats. I don't want to see this garbage. Oh, we're a kind organization. We think about other. I don't care, man. This is the game you put up 70 points. 55. This is the game that, God, they're already tanking. This is what you have. If you guys know about boxing, I'm not a boxer. But if you guys know about boxing, you guys already know, okay, that you have to have sparring partners, right? As your sparring partners, ladies and gentlemen, right? Their job is to make sure they keep you ready, right? They keep you going. But on top of that too, your sparring partner is your sparring partner for a reason. They're getting knocked out all the time. They know this. They know their place. They know they're tanking. Miss Phins, the Dolphins established the run with Wilson. Mostert doing that with Tyreek and Waddle going to tear. Yep, 45-17. I don't even think that's enough. What's up, Christopher? Welcome. Good morning. Word of mouth. Welcome. Tyreek going for 250. Dude, word of mouth. Tyreek goes for 250. He's right back on that. This is the game where he takes over. Done. What's up, bearded guy? Not bearded guy, but like beard guy. Welcome. Good morning. Good morning. Triple S Podcast. Good morning, buddy. Good morning, Miss Phins. Morning, fam. Yep. Joe Levesque. Welcome. Good morning. Get out earlier, step on their throws, and get Skyler in the fourth quarter. Thank you. Thank you. What's up, Adam Ass? Welcome. Good morning. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let me see here. Yeah. Listen, there is absolutely, Scotty. I'm right there with you. I want to see Skylar Thompson play the second half, is what I'm trying to tell y'all. I need Tua to score 6 touchdowns in the first half. I'm not even lying to you. It's possible. If I think we can break the record, and the record is 72 points, ladies and gentlemen. 72 points is the record of most points scored in a single game. Okay? I think we can break it this. So, as part of the keys to victory, we put that foot, cinder black, duct tape that sucker, and put that foot in the grass. And I want to destroy lives. Not actually destroying people. So please, kids, that's not what I mean. In a competitive nature, what I'm trying to say is that I want to make sure that they have zero hope of thinking they can win the game. The way you do that is running up the score. Running up the score. I expect us to run up that score. And I mean, run up that score. I was trying to be a little conservative and say 45-10. Nah, that's not even enough. That's not even enough. We should be scoring 60 something points in this game. Minimum. I'm talking 10 TDs. Yes, I said it. 10 touchdowns. And on top of that, too, This is gonna be a get right Sanders game because with the extra points, you know what I mean? He's gonna be scoring. Let's get it. He's gonna be scoring so many extra points that he's gonna finally be able to get that leg going. You know what I mean? And on top of that, too, this is the game where we're gonna be practicing some 2 point conversions. And we're gonna be running up that score. I'm telling you right now, there's still part of me that expects a close game, PTSD from years of that's old Dolphin mentality. I know Finn's in the house. I get it. Listen, I've been there, done that. Okay? And I was talking about it yesterday. That was one of my major things that I was thankful for. Please catch the show. It was awesome. But I'm grateful that the Dolphins are not so Dolphins. They haven't dolphined the season yet, for the most part. So, knock on wood stays like that. Because of that, no. This is the one where we need. I'm telling you right now. I see offense scoring. I see defense scoring. I'm talking about at least two defensive scores. There's no way we don't score less than 50. There's no way. I'm talking. It's gonna be such a blowout that it's just gonna feel so horrible for the Texans. But they're 1-8 and 1. They're fine. They know exactly what's happening. And you know what? I honestly don't even think they care at this point. I really don't, because the way it is going on right now, they're 1-4 away. The Dolphins are 4-1 at home, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we have number one home defense. If not top three, I have to double check it again. But we have the number one or top three. Oh, special team scored. Exactly. Thank you. I forgot about special team. Yeah. Defense is scoring twice. Special teams is gonna score once. Offense about 6 times. I'm telling you. But our home defense, forget away. Forget away. We bend not break. At home, we clamp down, ladies and gentlemen, and I mean clamp down. So because of that, mm, mm, because of that, I'm telling you right now, at most I give the Texans 13 points, and that's gonna be so that we can give the defense. What am I talking about? The defense are gonna be on the bench the whole game because we're gonna be scoring so much, and they're gonna be so fresh that they're literally gonna be like, "Oh yeah, that's fine," and they might give up like 13 points max. Honestly, I think it's gonna be 10 or less. But anyways, several block punts for TDs. Probably we'll get one, maybe. So I'm telling you right now, this is the get right game. We're gonna get everything oiled up. And those are my 5 key to victory, ladies and gentlemen. We gotta pressure Allen, backup QB. We gotta pressure him. We have to feed Wilson, keep him going, because we are gonna need him versus 49ers. Okay, and that defense. Okay. On top of that, we're gonna need to air it out, air it out, air it out, air it out. Okay, air it out. Continue to air it out. I'm talking Tua in one half. I'm gonna need you to get 300 yards, 350 yards in one half. Okay. The other one contained Pierce. Damon Pierce is their shining star, their rookie running back. He's phenomenal, and we gotta contain him, which I'm pretty sure we're gonna do. And then last but not least, keep that foot on the gas and run up that score. And those are your 5 keys to victories, ladies and gentlemen. Why? Because I'm telling you right now, that's what we need. That is exactly what we need. That is exactly what we need. Let me take a look at this poll real quick. Go ahead and end it because I've let it go on for a few. Uh because I have another one I want you guys to answer for me real quick. So let me set that one up. I'm loving it. There you go. I just asked you guys how many touchdowns was the Dolphins score on Sunday. Mm, loving it. So I asked you guys, what is the margin of victory? 51% of you guys said 10, 10 points. 40% of you guys said 25 plus points. Only 3% said 3 points and 3% said 7 points. So I have to agree. 91% of you guys said it's going to be 10 plus points essentially. But to be honest with you, it's going to be way more than that. Absolutely way more than that. So I just put how many touchdowns do you think it's going to be? Okay. Atmosphere. Hope you had a fun Thanksgiving. Thank you guys. Yes, I did. I was very stuffed. It was awesome. It was stressful, stressful, like every other holiday, but it was a lot of fun. And thank you. Didn't hear or see anything new on Byron Jones. I suspect he's done for the Fins. Could have used him down the stretch. True. Now, things could change, but and I was talking to my brother yesterday too, and I let him know that he is still not 100% to come back, but it's more contractual than anything else right now. And it's frustrating. I'm not gonna lie, guys. It is frustrating because I tell you right now, he comes in, we're going to the Super Bowl. Now I did hear somebody, I forgot who it was, that said maybe Byron wants to wait till we get into the playoffs before he actually comes. But then by then he won't be eligible to play because there's a certain amount, especially when you're coming off the IR. You have a certain amount of days that you can be off before you're officially ruled out for the entire year. So, ooh, Scotty, I like this. I need a 5 sack game out of this defense this week. Exactly. That's gonna be beautiful. Hmm. If Texas scored 13, something went wrong. Oh, true. I think Houston scored 17 coming from a garbage time touchdown. Probably. Let's see here. Have you considered becoming a Dolphins defensive coordinator? Gosh, no, I'm not too smart for that. That's not true. I'm very smart, but no. No. Zyler, Wilkins, Roberts putting clamps on that run game. I agree, Fins in the house. Texans have scored 9 or less points in 4 games. If that's the case, Texans are scoring 6 points max, ladies and gentlemen, and both of them will be kicks. Like, I'm sticking with 38-17. 7 was an accidental. The low bowling the polls because I'm superstitious and don't want to jinx things. I get it, Christopher. I get it. And you know what? Half of me is kind of like, maybe I shouldn't go too ham. We're winning this game, but by how much, What would be ideal is what we have. Yeah. Yeah, I know, Christopher. He has 21 days to uh, active before he actually gets completely ruled off for the entire year. 45 games, all field goals. Sanders, get that leg ready. Bro, if Sanders scores 45 points, all like just leg, we're Gucci. For real. Carter Byron will have 25 minutes to play active game. He is taking up the pup list, but that hasn't happened yet. Yes. Which I'm pretty sure I said that, but maybe the Dolphins defense pitches that shutout. Hey, Jeremiah. I'm just confirming the 21-day clock hasn't started yet. Yes. Yes, you're right. It hasn't started yet, which is why I said certain amount of days before it gets ruled out because that clock hasn't started yet. I'm with Carter, Christopher. Um, but yeah, guys, like I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be insane so far. I'm telling you, it's gonna be crazy, 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 crazy. Now, look, as far as both teams, right? We already know it's not even a question who the better team is, right? It really isn't at all, not even a little bit. But as far as between the Texans um, and the Dolphins, right now, Texans are scoring 15.9 points per game. Dolphins are scoring 25. Hold on, guys. I'm going to the beach, so just prepping my stuff. Beach on Black Friday, yes. First of all, I'm an American, and second, I'm a Floridian, so absolutely, I'm going to the beach on Black Friday. I'm not trying to deal with the grocery shopper and blah blah blah. I'm gonna enjoy my family, and we are going to the beach. Ooh, ooh, yes. Sorry. Uh, Back to what we were regularly scheduled stuff. Okay, so they're scoring 15.9 points per game. We're scoring 25.2 points per game. Okay, their defense is a lot. I can't with this. Sorry, guys. I know what I need to do. There it is. As far as their defense, they're allowing 23 points per game. We're actually allowing 24.1 points. But keep in mind, the points that we allow are mostly on our away games. Our home games, we're actually pretty flipping good. We're really good. I'm telling you. Yeah, I called us preseason game going for 22 points to 25. Good call. Um, as far as total yards for us, well, for them and us, as far as their total yards right now, the Texans are at 308.1 yards per game. The Dolphins are at 403.6 yards per game. We're killing it. In yards per passing, they're at 214.4. We're at 305.9 passing yards per game. There, when it comes to rushing, are at 93.7 rushing yards per game. We're at 97.7 rushing yards per game. So it's kind of similar. But then again, we just got Jeff Wilson. I think that's really gonna go up. Okay. Now, as far as yards allowed total per game, they allow 401.9 yards per game, guys, total to our 403.6 that we actually get per game. That's perfect for us. We'll be able to get our 400 yards, right? And we only allow 70.8 yards total per game versus their 308 that they actually score. I think will be perfectly fine. And remember, most of those yardage we've been able to contain, especially at home. Unless that weird outlier of the Bills still having over 400 yards and did absolutely nothing with their lives. Other than that, everything else has been pretty much contained. You know what I mean? Now, as far as passing yards that the Texans allow per passing yards per game, is going to be 223. We only allow 253.9. Okay, passing yards. As far as running yards, the Texans allow 178.9 rushing yards, and we allow 119.9, 116.9 per game. It's going to be really interesting, ladies and gentlemen, because honestly, for me, we're going to get a lot of rushing yards and a lot of passing yards, and that's beautiful. Okay. Now, the Texans' last 5 games, all else. We know this. They lost to Las Vegas 38-20. They lost to Tennessee 17-10. They lost to Philadelphia 29-17. They lost to the Giants 24-16, and they lost to Washington 23-10. This is the thing, though. So they have been able to put up points with Mills. We're not having Mills. Kyle Allen is starting. So the fact that it's going to be a brand new backup QB that hasn't seen the field all year, yeah, Dolphins are looking real good in this one. In the last 5 games, the Miami Dolphins, we lost to Minnesota 24-16. We won versus Pittsburgh 16-10. We won versus Detroit 31-27. We won versus Chicago 35-32, and we won versus Cleveland 39-40 to 17, ladies and gentlemen. So right now we are looking like we're gonna continue that win streak that we've been doing it, because right now we've piled up 4 straight wins, and that's what you want to do, especially when you're going towards the second half of the season. You want to be able to continue to have some success and continue to find ways to win. And that's the beauty of what we've seen so far as the Dolphins this last games. Okay. Now let's go over, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you so much for watching here, guys. Hit that like button, guys. I love that we have brand new people in here. Go ahead and hit that like button for me, please. It really does help everybody. We got 30 people in here, only 25 likes. Guys, hit the like button, please. It really helps out the channel. And if you haven't subscribed already, and honestly, I've looked at the numbers. About 40% of you guys that watch the show aren't subscribed, guys. You guys consistently keep watching the show, but you're not subscribed. Do me a favor, subscribe to Miss Fins. I'm telling you, you're gonna like it. It's a lot of awesome stuff for you guys that we give all the time. But we really, really, really need to make sure that we get to our 1,000 subscribers as soon as possible. Okay, so go ahead, hit that like button, guys. Subscribe. Let everybody know. If everybody can share the link, if each one of you guys can share the link to just like 5 people, we're gonna be amazing. Okay, so go ahead and make that happen for us. Let's go over our head coach expectations. So this is for Mike McDaniel. Listen, sir, I only got 3 things for you. 3 things for you. One, make your second half adjustments. Okay, this is still, even though that last 32nd ranked team, you still need to make sure that you obviously prep for them and you make your adjustments. We will need to adjust. It is what it is, the nature of football. But when we do adjust, make sure that it's actually going to work for us. Okay? So make your second half adjustments. Let's go ahead and put in Skylar Thompson. We want to go ahead and see him. This is a game that Skylar's going to play at least half the game. Okay? And it's going to be beautiful. Okay? Um, are you? Oh, y'all talking about Jess? Okay, yeah. So yeah. So one, make your second half adjustment. Two, my man, this clock management situation, please, for the love of God, you need to tighten up, sir. Tighten up. Okay, tighten up. Okay, I have 4 things. So I just remember another one. Okay, clock management, you gotta make sure you take care of that clock management. 4, Four. Can we please, just please, can you let my man Tua cook? Let this man cook. Let him air it out. Let him get his yardage. I'm not saying don't do the run, but let Tua get his yardage. And on that note, let Skyler run up the score too, please. Can we be in the fourth quarter up by 4 touchdowns and score three more, please? Can we? Like, that's what I mean, run up the score. Because trust me, excuse me, Kansas City loves doing it. The Bills love doing it. The Patriots love doing it. Why can't the Dolphins love it too? So please let them go ahead and run up the score. You know what I mean? And the last one, honestly, I forgot. It came to me and it went. So must not have been important. So let's focus on those three things that we need Matt McDaniel to do, which is one, make your adjustments, your second half adjustments. Two, let Tua cook, man. Let Tua cook. Let Skyler cook. Let's air it out. Um, so far, I haven't heard Chris any update on Von Miller's injury. I think he was getting an MRI today because it was Thanksgiving yesterday. I think they're taking a look at it today, if I'm not mistaken. They'll have more information by today. So yeah, it might just be a sprain, like Scotty's saying, but you never know. You never know where these sprains can lead to worse things, and you don't want to see that because he's a phenomenal player. And then the last thing, run up that score, sir. Let Skyler, let Tua run up that score. That's what we got to do. Okay? Now, ladies and gentlemen, Tua time, Tua time. Time to shine, time to shine. Y'all already know, sticky note, that puppy will never leave this desk. Okay? My base for Tua, 230 to 250, two touchdowns, no interceptions, a couple deep passes. That's my floor for Tua. With the way Tua's running, with the way that we all want him to win MVP, with the way that we want Tua to be that franchise quarterback, to get the extended contract, to finally keep him for the next 10 years and not have to worry about a QB. Tua, you could have 400 yards in that first half, and he almost did before. He's gotten very close in a half, ladies and gentlemen. So I definitely I could definitely see him do it. That's my floor for Tua. Now, if Tua wants to win MVP, he's gonna have to average like 350 a game minimum. Okay, about three plus touchdowns a game and no interceptions. And guess what? So far, Tua has given us no interceptions the last 4 games since he's been back. He's averaging like I think 289, if not like just slightly under 300. It's like by nothing. So right now, Tua, he's doing great. Continue to do great. Okay, but we need Tua to go ahead and, like I said, Tua got to do 350 plus that first half. Gives about 3 4 touchdowns. That's really what I want. And continue to protect that ball because he's doing it phenomenally. Another thing too, Tua, go ahead and continue to. You guys know when it comes to meshing with the O line, it's like Tua is surfing the O line. Okay, it's in tandem. If you guys ever served, I did a little bit when I was a kid. My dad's the actual surfer. And my brother, but mostly my dad. He's the actual, like, I'm talking like waves, like man waves. You know what I mean? Um, keep protecting that ball and keep flowing with that online. Tua right now and the O line are in sync, and that's what you're seeing right now. This is why the O line has it's been night and day. First of all, due to injuries, and I feel like we found the correct what do you call it? Mm, The correct um combination of guys for that O line, but it will become absolutely nothing if Teron is not out there. Which is why at first, when we first got Teron, and getting to know him even more, what this man doesn't even practice. What is this? Man, that man don't need to practice for nothing. Earn your 100 million or whatever we're paying you. Earn every single dollar on game day. I could care less. I need this man on the field, and if that means my man is literally just walking through practice and doing nothing else, I'm okay with it. I don't care. I'm okay with it. We need him for the for the games, especially for the playoffs. So yeah, Tehran, you get a hall pass. You're good. But to continue to manage that pocket because that's one of the things that I've said consistently, and people really haven't mentioned as much as I thought they should. Like Tua's getting even better at managing that pocket, and I was one of the first people to mention it midway through last season. I was like, guys, I mean, I know we're losing games and whatever, but look at Tua. Look at that management of that pocket, man. Tua right now, he's killing it. And that's exactly what you want from Tua. That's what you want from Tua. You want him to manage that pocket. So continue to do that. Another thing, Tua, he's an instinctual quarterback. What I would say that right now Tua needs to make sure this particular game because this game is remember is kick starts the second half of the season for us. Okay, so because of that, sorry, mm, oh, it's already there. Give me a second, guys. Hold on. Uh, yep. So because of that, oh, okay, okay. I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to do it. Anyways, because of what was I talking about again? Oh, because Tua has been able to manage the actual pocket the way he has been managing the pocket, ladies and gentlemen, um, we need him to continue to do that because it's gonna kickstart that West Coast trip, which you already know: Niners, Chargers, Bills, right? And I put it all together because it's the second is our hardest part in the second half of the season. So having Tua gel those stuff and pump those gears going and get that and rev it up. You know what I mean? And the whole team. This goes for the whole team, but for Tua specifically to get that momentum back. That we've had in the last four games. Because he even said it. He's like, "Look, I almost wish we didn't have a bye because." You want to keep that momentum. You want to keep that fire. This is a perfect game versus the Texans for us to get that momentum back, destroy them, and then on to San Francisco, which to me will be the hardest game of the year, in my opinion. And yeah, people are gonna tell you, well, I don't know why people are so scared. Da, 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 it doesn't even matter. Okay, look, to each your own. You don't have to take serious any team. You can just say, oh, we're gonna blow out everybody, and that's your prerogative. For me, for my analysis, because of what they got in CMC, their defense has gotten healthier. And guess what? Yes, it may be Jimmy Garoppolo, but Jimmy is literally the guy that if you got nobody else that you want, because he's gonna manage the game. That's what you want. It's what a lot of people compare Tua to be, and Tua, where he was not better than Jimmy G, but Tua has gotten better than Jimmy G. Tua has a way higher ceiling than Jimmy G, but he was a freshman. He was a first year, second year guy. He wasn't. Jimmy G made it to the Super Bowl, man. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He wasn't better than Jimmy G. His talents are better than Jimmy G. His potential and ceiling way better than Jimmy G. But at that moment, he wasn't. Now he is. Now he's showing you what that ceiling, not the ceiling, because this is not to a ceiling, but the glimpse of that ceiling of those skills. You see what I mean? That's what we're getting from Tua now. So because of that, we get this engine revving going for Tua this game versus the Texans. It's gonna catapult him towards the 49ers for a great campaign, and we follow that up with a great campaign versus the Chargers, and then follow that up with a great campaign versus the Buffalo Bills. And I'm telling you right now, ladies and gentlemen, based on what happens in that 49ers game, I will tell you what will happen in that Bills game. hmm Yeah. Important part, made it to the Super Bowl and they drafted his replacement. Yeah, they did. They did. It is what it is. Good morning. G, I don't know if I said it this morning. I don't think I saw you. Alan just signed on a spokesman for Snuggle Blankets. Officially responsible. Now I get Green Rat's comment because I was like, wow, am I that boring? You got sheep going? But then I read Scotty's comment and I was like, Snuggle Blankets. That's cute. That's cute. Because I really took that. I really took that to heart for a second. But no, I know what you're talking about, so good. Um, let's see here. Keep liking, hitting that like button, ladies and gentlemen. So that's to his expectations. 350 plus in the first half. And why do I keep saying the first half? Because Skylar Thompson is playing the second half, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Tua's gonna score 6 touchdowns. He scored 4 in 1 quarter. You telling me he can score 6 in 2? Psst. He getting 3 in the first, 3 in the second. Skyler's gonna drop. It was coming in the second half. He's gonna put up 4 touchdowns. There goes our what? 10 touchdowns. What is that? 10 times 7, 70 points. And let's say if we try a couple, maybe two or three second point, we can get a 72, 73 by getting 2 point. If we do three successful 2 point conversions and 10 touchdowns, it's 73 points, and we break the record. So yeah, what up, G? Yeah. Now, these are now that we got to two. What? Wow. What to watch out for, ladies and gentlemen? These are the places you want to watch out for right now. This game for the Texans, I already told you, Damian Pierce. That's literally who they have. I'm not even worried about anybody else that they may have. Damian Pierce is the one doing it. I mean, Brandon Cooks, we're gonna go ahead and make sure that we contain him too. Obviously, he is their number one wide receiver. I get that. I'm not trying to dismiss their players. Nico Collins has been successful too so far. He's got over 400 yards for the year. So between Brandon Cooks and Nico Collins, they're actually pretty decent guys, and they actually average about 50 yards a game. You know what I mean? Um, but other than that, no, I'm not worried about them. Damian Pierce is even more effective than that. He's got 780 yards in 10 games. So for me, our main focus has got to be Nico. Watch out for him. I guess it's a tandem between Brandon Cooks. I mean, sorry, Damian Pierce. Watch out for him. You know, He's gonna try to go off, but we're gonna contain him. And then they're gonna have Brandon Cooks and Nico Collins, and we're gonna take care of him too. So I'm not worried about. I know they got Rex Burkhead, but not worried about him. We're good against the run. Okay. As far as the Miami Dolphins, which is what you want to see, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, these are going to be the players you have to watch out for. The Dolphins, number one, and if I don't say it, I'm gonna go with the not. I'm gonna give you two obvious ones. One, Tua Tagovailoa. Watch out for him. It's gonna be insane. Okay. Two, Tyreek Hill. He might go for 250. That'll be insane. So yeah, watch out because he's gonna want to put the clamps on right now because he's at 1148. He puts on 250. That'll be 1400 yards in 11 games. Well, 252. It'll be exactly 1400 yards in 11 games. And he's trying to break the record in 16 games. That means he'll have 5 games to score 600 yards. So if he does 120 yards per game afterwards, he gets his 2,000 yards. So yeah. Misfits, how about Tua Tyreek Waddle gets to get all having career days on Sunday? Yeah. Oh yeah. Gesicki, he getting 2 touchdowns. Mark it. Um, watch out. This is what I'm thinking right now. On offense, players to watch out for: Jeff Wilson Jr. He going off, ladies and gentlemen. I'm thinking 150, honestly. Morstead, I'm thinking about 75, between 40 and 75. Okay, nah, that's too low. I would say between 50 and 75. There you go. Gesicki, yeah, my tight end, 2 touchdowns, 2 tutties out of like 4 targets. He's gonna go 4 for 4, 2 tutties. Okay, red zone Giants. Okay, another player to watch out for. I'm actually gonna say Jason Sanders, guys. Everybody's like, "Oh, we're gonna try a lot of 2 point conversions because we can trust Sanders." Yes, we're gonna try 2 point conversions because we're gonna score that many touchdowns. But this is gonna be his get right game, and he's gonna be doing nothing but kicking, 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 kicking. Morstead is just gonna hold his balls. That's it. Like for Sanders, because he's the holder. Ferguson is the long snapper, Morstead is the holder, and Sanders the kicker. So Morstead's just gonna hold Sanders' balls all day, so that way he can make sure the laces are out when he gets them from Ferguson, and then we can get some good cakes, and that's what you're gonna see. Misfits dreams of that special game where Tua and Gasicki just go off, get Kelsey type numbers, 4 TDs. Yo, Gasicki gets 4 TDs today. This would be the game that he could get 4 TDs. Why not? Get this man. I'm telling you, we have our own junior version Kelsey, who's 4 years younger. Correction. He's 6 years younger. So yeah. Kelsey. Anyhow. But you see what I mean, ladies and gentlemen? As far as defense, watch out for Phillips getting 2 sacks. I'm calling it right now. Phillips is getting 2. Chubbs is getting 1. Um, Javon Holland is going to get a sack. Yep, I'm calling for a Javon Holland sack. Yep, I am. You'll see. And then the last person on defense that I think is going to be a major impact for us specifically. Honestly, ladies and gentlemen, I think AVG is going to be very, very impactful in this game. Because I was thinking, and I'm like, he's been all right getting his legs underneath him. I think this game he's gonna go off. And so those are the plays that you want to go ahead and watch out for. Telling you right now, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna be amazing, 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 amazing. And because of that, I can tell you right now that the Miami Dolphins. Real quick, let me check this poll before I continue. I want to see you guys' points here. How many TDs do the Dolphins score? 3 to 4, 39% of you guys. 35% said 4 to 5. 14% said 6 plus. Only 10% 1 to 2. So 74% of you guys said Dolphins are scoring between 3 and 5 touchdowns. I think it's gonna be more. That's awesome. I predict Skyler plays the entire fourth and scores a touchdown. Batman, that's good. I predict Skyler Thompson to come in the half, and predict him to get 4 touchdowns. I know, seems ridiculous, but why not? This is the game for him to do it. 4 tutties. Let's go. Tulsa gets retired into Miami's Ring of Honor. He should be. He absolutely should be. Uncle Ryan tells me, you may be mad all you want, hater rate all you want, and I'm still gonna be right here telling everybody that right now Laramie Tonsil, number 78, or former 78 for the Miami Dolphins, should have absolutely get his number retired. I'm telling you right now, that right now, the Laramie Tunsil trade. Now, granted, it wasn't just Laramie Tunsil. We also gave up Kenny Stills, a 2012 fourth rounder, and a 2021 sixth rounder to Houston. But then we got 2020 first round pick, 2021 first round pick, a 2021 second round pick, the corner Johnson Badamosi, and we also got offensive lineman Julian Davenport, ladies and gentlemen. We got 2 firsts and a second, and two players. Even Larry Tunsil himself, 2 firsts, man, I would have traded me. Like, he literally said, I'm not even mad. I would have traded me. When a player says, I would have traded me, is because he knows, dang, that's a trade. You see what I mean? Like, that's only makes him look good. And they had to pay him. So, but that trade so far has yielded so much for the Dolphins. So much Dolphins. That trade essentially got us Waddle, Javon Holland, and Tyreek Hill. This is a trade of the century. I've yet to see a trade that has given up as much as this. That trade of, oh, my bad. What am I talking about? Because of his trade, we got Jalen Waddle, Javon Holland, Tyreek Hill, and Bradley Chubb. Like, my God. Like, this. Uh, I'm blessing y'all. Larry also tweeted to well, he meant for us. But yeah, I'm telling you right now, greatest trade of all time, and I mean, we came out on top on that trade. You know what I mean? Mm, mm-mm, absolutely. But go ahead and give me a score prediction, ladies and gentlemen, so I can highlight it. Give me your score prediction. What do you think The Miami Dolphins and the Texans are going to be scoring. Oh, what's up, Michael K? Welcome. Of course. Or Michael K. I know you say Texans by 10, but give me an actual score prediction. What do you think? Who's scoring what? Hmm? Give me a score prediction. Let me know what do you call it? What it is that you think. Cause that'll be, and I'm gonna highlight it once you guys let me know, okay? Me personally, conservatively 35-10. Realistic me 45-10. Super fan me 62. 62 and 10. Michael K says 24-14, and he's a Bills fan. 24-14. See? 24-14 Dolphins. I appreciate it, Michael K. I believe I got 48-14. The jaw dropping one for me was the homie Crypto dropping a 60 piece against the Texans. Hey man, Batman, I'm telling you right now, I don't even put it past the Dolphins. The only let me tell you, okay. Boom, I'm gonna say it, be mad at me. I don't care. The only way the Dolphins don't score 60 points is because of Mike McDaniel not keeping that foot on the gas and not running up the score. That's the only way we do that. If he starts trying to manage the game, oh my god, I'm gonna pull out my eyeballs. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right. I will pull out my eyeballs. Christopher says 39-3 Fins with Tua sitting midway through the third. Yo, we're benching Tua at the half, ladies and gentlemen, and Skylar the Rocket Thompson will play and score 4 touchdowns. I know it sounds ridiculous. It's how good I feel. It's a great time to be a Dolphins fan, man. Mm-mm-mm. Yes, yes, yes. So I guess nobody else has a record prediction. Okay, no problem. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to take a second real quick. And if you guys didn't get a chance to see it yesterday, I just want to be thankful for each and every single one of you guys. You guys are literally simply the best. You guys support Miss Fans. You guys are amazing. And I really do appreciate every single one of you guys for sure, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we definitely had our grand you. Thank you for showing up here. Thank you for being here with us, ladies and gentlemen. This is week 12. Texans at the Dolphins this Sunday. Okay, thank you so much for being here for the game preview. It's been amazing, guys. We already know what to expect. If you're just coming through, please hit the like button, share, subscribe. Let everybody know that we are live. We're 300 subscribers away from 1,000. Let's make it happen, guys. What's up, Clementi? If you just tuning in, go ahead and catch the replay. It's phenomenal. You're gonna love the information and the takes. So go ahead and take a look at that and watch that replay. But guys, again, this is Miss Fins. I am Miss Fins. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. Be blessed, stay healthy, have fun, have some fun shopping, and I will take care of you. I will see you guys later. Thank you, guys. We're gonna come back Monday for Motivation Monday with that very beautiful Giant Dolphins win. Thank you so much, guys, for everything. Take care. Bye bye.